Man, my favorite Glock in the entire world, like the whole world, is the Glock 19X. Now, I've said this ad nauseum at this point, but there's just something about the 19X that just works for me. When I first saw it, I thought Glock had lost their damn minds.
Have you lost your damn mind?
A longer grip, shorter slide. Why the hell would anyone need that? But then I shot it and it just worked. I couldn't explain why, it just did. It's like meeting a girl who's not even your type, but for whatever reason you're drawn to her. That's the 19X for me. For years, I thought the 19X was perfect out of the box, but perfection has this way of getting under your skin. It makes you want to chase that just a little bit more. Most of the time when you do that, you ruin the thing you loved in the first place. But this DEFCON 3 Strike 3 package, their slide and barrel combo, paired with their Alpha Frame package, they managed to make my favorite Glock even more perfect. Now let's start with the looks. My favorite color is black, obviously, but black really pops when you put it against the right contrast, and FDE is one of the best pairings. The 19X is already a head turner in factory FDE. Now you add the Strike 3 slide with its DLC finish and the ported barrel in either DLC or PVD bronze, and this thing is visually heavenly. Now the frame, DEFCON 3's Alpha package, is their top tier framework. The stipple texture is called Ultra Velvet. Fun fact, they named it after me. Well, not really, but kind of. You see, years ago, I did a video on a salient Glock called the $2,000 Glock video. I said the stipple felt just like velvet.
Velvet. That's what I think when I see the grip and framework Salient does to its guns. The stipple job is aggressive, but still manages to be velvety smooth. So it's not ripping holes in your shirt like you live in a house full of clothes moths.
Well, they ran with it and literally built their brand texture around it. Now this is Ultra Velvet, and it works. Before you finish watching this video, a word from our sponsor. Have you ever thought about making a living in the firearms industry? If you enjoy gun repair, ballistics, and learning about firearms, Sonoran Desert Institute's online courses might just be a good fit for you. To find out more, visit sdi.edu or call 480-999-4767 today. All the ammo used in this video was brought to you by Nosler, maker of the most innovative, most accurate, and most effective bullets and ammunition in the industry. Now, the borders on this stipple job are incredible. It's like a barber took some clippers to it and edged up the borders on the actual gun. Then, of course, there's the Ultra Velvet. You see, I like an aggressive texture gun, but I don't want it so aggressive that it's literally making my hands bleed. So for me, I think this is a perfect balance and marriage of giving you that kind of soft, velvety look and almost feel, but then still having the aggression to lock in that grip when you're shooting the gun. And then you have this texture underneath the trigger guard, along with the cutouts here, which is smooth, which I actually do like, because typically I would think I would want it more textured, but now that I'm running this, it feels so good. But you take that, then you take my support hand, and then you have this shelf here that's textured, and this gun just locks. It's beautiful how this thing just locks in your hand. Ah! And then you have this beautiful blended magwell that looks like it's completely stock. Man, this thing is, It takes what was already a decently ergonomic gun for me, considering Glocks aren't that ergonomic to me, and it just made it super ergonomic. Is that a thing? Super ergonomic. Now, the Strike 3 slide is busy, but not in a bad way. Aggressive serrations on the front, rear, even lateral serrations. It has lightning cuts to reduce weight and keep the gun fast and flat. From the side, it looks composed though. But top down, with the 8-port barrel, it looks like it means business. And it's not just for show. Those ports vent gas up and keep this thing stupid flat. But when you see it, it's so wonderfully aggressive. Now, I've been porting Glocks for years. As you can see here on my original 19X. I ported that one too. Now, people always ask, why port a 9mm? Because sometimes good enough isn't enough. This gun shoots ridiculously flat. I'm talking goofy flat. Follow-up shots are like instant. Yes, it's louder. Yes, it is more concussive, but you don't care because of how well it shoots. If you hand me a Glock and tell me I need to shoot stupid fast and stupid flat, this is gonna be one of the guns I reach for. Visually, the trigger is the weakest link. It looks like a stock Glock trigger on a gun that deserves more, but it doesn't feel stock. It has solid take-up and a clean break and a short reset. And the trigger is very controllable. Doesn't feel too fast, doesn't feel too heavy and slow. It's right there on that balancing edge of just perfect controllability. If I wanna go fast, I can go fast. If I wanna go slow, I can go slow, and I can do it methodically. And then there's the magazine release, which has a very tactile finish that matches the rest of the frame. And even these small details feel exceedingly deliberate. The 19X always felt good in my hand, but the Alpha package amplifies it. You've got stippling under the trigger guard for your support hand, a shelf up front, and those undercuts let you get higher grip without the trigger guard beating up your finger. Add the Ultra Velvet stipple and this thing locks into your hand like it's glued there. Combine that with the 8-port barrel and the gun basically refuses to move. Now, I got my Loophole Delta Point Pro mounted up here on top. Once I swap to suppressor height sights, it'll be damn near perfect. And they even customized, as you can see here, my CN logo on one side and then the DEFCON 3 logo on the other. This 19X was already my favorite Glock, but with the Strike 3 package, it becomes my baby. It looks beautiful, it feels beautiful, it shoots beautiful. So it's 3 kinds of beautiful. If you told me years ago you could make the 19X better, I'd have called bullshit. But the DEFCON 3 version, it proved me wrong.